Hey everyone, and welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're embarking on, wow, a really fascinating journey right into the heart of what makes an aircraft fly. We're talking about the sheer raw power of gas turbine thrust.
Mhm.
And this deep dive is custom tailored for you, our dedicated learner, especially as you're gearing up for those crucial ATPL theory exams. We know you're looking for a shortcut to being truly well informed, to grasp not just the what, but the real why behind it all.
That's right.
And that's exactly what we're here to deliver today.
Indeed. And look, this isn't just about memorizing facts or formulas, although let's be honest, those are definitely part of the journey.
Sure are.
It's really about building a solid foundational understanding of the actual physics that powers modern aviation. Our mission today is to equip you with the most important nuggets of knowledge about gas turbine thrust. We want to make sure you not only understand what it is and how it's generated, but why all those little nuances matter so much, especially when those exam questions pop up, or frankly, more importantly, when you're making real operational decisions in the cockpit.
Exactly. So today we're peeling back the layers on the entire chapter of gas turbine thrust from your source material. We'll unpack the core principles, we'll break down the crucial formulas with practical examples, the kind you might actually see, and we'll highlight all the surprising facts and the really key relationships you'll need to master. So with that exciting prospect laid out, let's dive in and unpack this incredible force. Okay, let's kick things off right at the bedrock. When we talk about a gas turbine engine, what's its ultimate job? What actually is thrust at its most fundamental, sort of irreducible level?
Right. At its core, a gas turbine engine is, well, it's a remarkably sophisticated device.
Yeah.
But it has one primary purpose.
Yeah.
To create thrust. Simple as that. And it does this by taking a mass of air from the atmosphere around it, accelerating it dramatically through all its internal bits and pieces, and then expelling that accelerated air backward at really high velocity.
Okay.
Now, this action, this pushing air backwards, it aligns perfectly with Sir Isaac Newton's third law.
Yeah.
The one, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That pushback results in forward thrust.
Ah.
And this principle is absolutely foundational for your ATPL understanding. It underpins, well, pretty much every calculation and operational characteristic of jet engines. You got to know Newton here.
Newton's third law. Right. So it's all about that pushback to get the push forward. It's kind of like when you inflate a balloon and then just let it go, right? The air rushes out one way and zip, the balloon shoots off the other way.
Exactly.
It's that simple idea, but just scaled up massively for an airplane.
That's a perfect analogy, actually. It really illustrates the core principle beautifully. And fundamentally, we can simplify it even further with Newton's second law, FMF. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Right.
Engine is essentially manipulating a huge mass of air, pulling it in, and then applying a tremendous acceleration to it. And that generates the force needed to propel the aircraft. Understanding this simple equation, FMA, is critical because it underpins, well, everything else we're going to talk about regarding thrust. It's not just some theory for an exam. It's the reality for every single second an aircraft is flying. Move more mass or accelerate it faster, and you get more thrust. It's that direct.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. So the engine is basically this giant air pump designed purely to accelerate mass. How does it actually do that? How does it get the air moving so incredibly fast, turning, relatively still air into this high-velocity jet exhaust?
Well, it involves a pretty remarkable and continuous transformation of energy inside the engine. First, the engine manufactures what we call potential pressure energy, and it does that mainly through combustion. Think of it like this. The compressor section sucks in the ambient air and squeezes it hard. That increases its pressure and temperature quite a bit.
Okay.
Then, in the combustion chamber, fuel is sprayed into this compressed air and ignited. Bang! That's where the major energy input happens. This continuous, controlled burning superheats the air, making it expand massively.
Ah.
Imagine containing all that heat and expansion. That's our potential pressure energy. The gases are incredibly hot and under very high pressure. Now, the engine is...
All right. Many thanks for listening to this free part of the ATPL Theory podcast. If you want to continue learning and access the full comprehensive guide, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/ATPLtheory or my Hero at herohero.co/ATPL. That is patreon.com/ATPLtheory or herohero.co/ATPL. Wishing you all the best.